Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have an American haul for you. I've actually just done a get ready with me with some of the products, but I wanted to show you the haul, then do the get ready with me that you will see after this look. So I will start with the things that I asked for, and there was just one thing that I didn't that I got from my sister-in-law and I'm really chuffed with. Excuse me. Oh, there will be some swatches as normal, so I will have to make sure I have a handy wipe thingy, face wipe. I have actually got some swatches already on my hand, so I'll use that now. Let's just take those off. So, starting with the thing that I was most excited about and I have on my eyes today, and that is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I've heard so much about this. I did my research when I asked for, the thing is, we can get a lot of high-end products here. The only products we can't really get in the UK are Colourpop, which isn't high-end, and that is coming, and so's Makeup Geek. I've already, got some Makeup Geek shadows, so there isn't really much that I wanted my sister-in-law to bring over, apart from some of the drugstore stuff that we might be able to get here, but it's so much more expensive. And also there's a couple that we can't. And Wet n Wild is one of the ones that we can't get. And this is probably one of the most spoken about palettes ever. And it's called the Comfort Zone palette. And it's basically an 8 shadow eyeshadow palette. It's got 2 looks in here. It's got a sort of warm neutrals and then a sort of, I don't know what, a green, mossy green side, which actually I'm going to definitely give a try. I'm going to do a look with both of these, but for the get ready with me, I used a variation of all of them, almost, maybe not the greens. Anyway, I want to talk about them and I want to swatch everything because that is what I do. So the first two that are the brow bone colours, you've got this one, which is a beautiful champagne colour. Oh, I've managed to get stuff on me. I'm not sure if that will show up, but it also looks like it would be a fantastic highlighter, champagne-y colour, really pretty, and I love that. And I would use that as a highlighter and as a brow bone highlight. And I would probably use that all over the lid, but to be honest, it's much more of a highlight colour than a lid colour. This brow bone colour, however, I have used on my eyes today, and it is this, I can't even describe that colour. Just look how soft and shimmery that is. I'll just put it underneath. And it's this lovely, I don't know, shimmery, taupey, greeny colour. I don't know how to describe that colour. It's very, very unique. I have it on the lid, on the inner sort of part of the lid at the moment, and I love it. It's really lovely. It really gives your eyes that sort of boom. Anyway, what they suggest with the eyelids is this lovely coppery tone there. It's like a coppery, bronzy, goldy, rose goldy colour there. You can see it there. And it's stunning actually. It's definitely a rose gold. It's very warm toned. You can see it there. And I do have that on the outer edge of the eye today. And I've used it a couple of times and I love it. Haven't used this one yet. This lovely olive green. Oh, just look at that actually. That is stunning. If you've got hazel eyes or brown eyes, that would work really well, that green. Really pretty. I have hazely greeny eyes and I think that would work really nicely. It's very subtle but really lovely. Then you have the crease colour, which I do have on my crease at the moment, and it's a lovely dark bronze. Here, extremely pigmented, very buttery. One of those colours that you find in lots of palettes that always has a good pigment to it. Definitely a bronzy colour. Looks quite brown in the palette. No, it looks quite bronze, I suppose, but in front of me you'd look at it and it looks a bit brown. If you don't mind shimmers in the crease, it is lovely. The other crease colour, which is quite bizarre, is this it's sort of a glittery gold, dark green, black, and it says crease on it. I mean, look, yeah, that, like, very peculiar colour once again, and that it comes out very black, and that's meant to be a crease colour. Now, probably wouldn't wear that in the crease. Doubt it. It's probably the only one in this palette that I'm not drawn to immediately. I would definitely give it a go though. I would like to try each of these looks as they've suggested, just to see. And they've also suggested some looks on the back as well, so I'd like to try that. I've got a feeling I'm going to do a series on the looks that palettes have suggested and actually do those looks so that we get a feel for what they're suggesting. I think that would be quite a good thing to do. And then the final two are the definers. There's this gorgeous, a stunning dark, oh, coppery, browny. Oh my God, it's so lovely. I've got it on today. Look at that pigmentation. It is just lovely. I'm barely touching these and I love that. I have that defining under my lash line today and just above on the sort of outer edge of my lash line on both sides. I love that. And then finally, this colour, which is what I really wanted Club by MAC to be like. And this is it, basically. It's like a red with a bluey duo. I mean, who came up with this colour? I mean, when you swipe it, it is red. But you see that bluey duochrome? I don't even understand where that comes from. Like, who put those two colours together? But wow, isn't it amazing? You can see there, it's like bluey there. I turn it slightly and it's red. I mean, how incredible is that? So that was that palette. I'm just going to wipe off the... oh no, they're not easy to get off. Wipe off those swatches. Next up is a setting spray, the e.l.f. setting spray. I'm using that today, actually. And do you know what? It's not too bad. It kicks up a lot of spray. It's like really wet. You put it on your face and you feel quite wet. It's like throwing water on your face, actually. Unlike the one that I use for Makeup Revolution, which is a finer mist. This isn't very fine, but I've heard really good things about it. I've used it a couple of times and so far it's been okay. I'm definitely going to give it a go. It's definitely not tacky. I don't like the one from Avon, which is, it leaves quite a sticky residue on your face. But this one's really good. It's only little though. There's only 60 mils in there, but I don't know how I'm going to get through that. And I also have another one in a gift that I got, but I'll talk about that another day. I have another couple of e.l.f. products, and they are the Expert Liquid Eyeliner. One already in the package, one that I've taken out, and I'm using it today at the moment on my eyes. I only put a very thin line and really easy to use. Great nib. The nib is fantastic. I'll just show you that nib there. Really thin. There you go. Look at that. Just stunning. The only problem is it doesn't give you a jet black line every time. You can sort of see there. It's a bit faded, but on the eyes it's pretty good and I don't mind that at all. Sorry, I'm just looking for something to take it off. Doesn't feather on the eyes, which I really hate with liquid eyeliners. You find they feather. If you put them in the inner corner and suddenly they spread all... I don't know if anybody else has had this. Suddenly it spreads all in the inner corner of your eye and down your face and well, you just look like a crazy person, don't you? And then the last three products are... lip products, and then one that I didn't ask for but that I got and I'm really chuffed about. So I asked for two matte, well, I asked for some matte Wet n Wild lipsticks. One I've got on today and it's called Cherry Picking 965, and the other is called Mochalicious, which is sort of a browny red colour, and I'll show you swatches. So obviously I've got on Cherry Picking today. Really highly pigmented. You didn't need much. I didn't need much to sort of add that onto my lips. I don't think it's on my teeth, but it makes my teeth look very nice and white. And then the Mochalicious one is a very lovely brownie colour, like a dark nude. And although this isn't something I probably would have chosen if I'd seen it in person, I chose it from swatches on the... wow, there's quite a lot of product in there. It does work for me. I can wear brown. I'm quite lucky. I can just get away with it, just depending on the tone. It's not a cool tone brown. It's definitely a warmer tone. But it is beautiful and very different to anything I've got in my collection. That's the reason I wanted it. And this also is very different to what I've got. And finally, another matte lipstick, and it's a Milani matte. And we can get them here from Beauty Crowd, but not this colour, in Darling. And it is a gorgeous rosy tone nude, and I've used it already a couple of times and I love it. It is perfect for me. It is warmish toned. It's not very cool tone, but it is beautiful. Didn't need much. These ones don't smell of melon. They smell of like a cake batter. It smells gorgeous. The Wet n Wild ones don't have a scent at all, which is nice. I don't mind that at all. And finally, the final pièce de résistance is, I'll just put it back in its case because it might be easier to show you, and then I'll take it out again. It is from Disney, and Disney do a makeup range, and actually it's really good. I have the blush on my cheeks now. It's Disney Villains Jealous Blush. It's a peachy toned blush. I have it on my cheeks right now. It doesn't really go with the lipstick, but I thought for the Get Ready With Me, I will use all the products. And this is Maleficent, I'm pretty sure, Evil Queen. This is how it looks. It reminds me a bit of NARS Orgasm in the sense that it's a peachy blush, sort of dark peach with gold running through it. Doesn't have that same sheen though when you swatch it. If I just sort of swatch it on me and then rub it out, it doesn't have that same goldy sheen to it that actually makes you look a bit bruised. But it is really pretty, and like I say, I have it on today. And I really, really like it. I think it's great. So I'm really, really impressed with the quality of this blush. Staying power, amazing. I had it on all day and it didn't come off. And I just love that it's a Disney villain. Not that I've been massively into Disney before, but it's super cool. It is definitely super cool. And finally, actually, I forgot to show you this because I used it and forgot to show you. This is the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer, although it's not a bronzer, it's a highlighter in Reserve Your Cabana. And it's basically a really light colour. I've used it today as a highlight. I've also got another highlight on top, which is the shiny one. I've used it sort of on the forehead, down the nose, etc. And basically, it's a very light highlighted colour. It's sort of just there. And I will use it just here underneath the blush. You can just see it on my skin, which is good. You can see that there is a sheen there. It is very beautiful. It's not something that I've ever used before. It's a highlight without too much punch, but it's beautiful. And I searched everywhere on the internet about what I really wanted to buy, what I wanted to try, because you know, it's really difficult when you're not there to swatch things or to try things out, to ask somebody to choose things. So I tried to watch as many videos as possible. And these were the ones, I mean, the ones that stood out to me the most were probably these two things and Matte Darling. And they were the ones that stood out in terms of the swatches online and everybody raving about them. So they were the ones I wanted the most. Anyway, that is me done. You'll see, I'm so out of practice. You'll see this look in a Get Ready With Me very soon after this video. I'm going to be doing an intro video as well to my channel. I haven't done one before. I'm going to try and edit some bits together because, you know, it's been over a year now that I've had my channel, and I really want to up my game in 2016. I want to get past, do you know what, I'd love to get 5,000 subscribers, but that is asking a lot, although I did want 1,000 and I've managed to crack that for this year. So I don't know, it's a really big ask. 5,000 subscribers is huge, but I would really love that. So what I'm going to be doing this year, and I'll talk about it more in my intro video, is daily videos. There's going to be a theme each month, and I'm thinking about what they are, and I have a few ideas for the first 3 months, and then hopefully we can roll with that, and we'll see. Anyway, I will catch you all in my next video, of course, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I really would love that. Comment down below if you wish and give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Take care, guys.